You've had an accident. You've lost a lot of blood. A taxi rushes you to the hospital. You're told that before you can receive a blood transfusion, somebody must donate blood on your behalf. In India, patients face this dilemma every day. India needs nearly twice as much blood as it receives in donations. The shortfall often leads to death.
We don't give out blood or blood units, we don't give out without exchange. So we give you one unit and we take back one unit. That is exchange, on exchange. Replacement donor, that is we call, it is a technical term that we use, replacement donor. Without a replacement donor, usually we don't give out blood. So that is not ethical.
Apart from the voluntary and replacement blood donation, there used to be one more category, that's professional or paid blood donors. But this was later on banned by a government ruling, government regulation in the 1990s, and professional blood donors are no longer legally accepted.
Indian patients must find their own donors to replace the blood they will receive during surgery. This is because of a Supreme Court decision issued in May 2007, after it was brought to light that paid blood donation posed a serious public health risk. Now, it's illegal to use a paid donor. Patients need to rely on friends and relatives, but sometimes paid donors are their only choice.
When a patient requires more than 2 or 3 units of blood, maybe he just has got 2 or 3 eligible family members who can donate blood. But what about the rest? So that is the time when these professional donors who probably utilize this system as a way of earning, as a way of making their livelihood, they pose as the patient's relatives and they donate blood in the name of the patient, and then in return they get paid by the patient's relatives for that blood donation or platelet donation.
Outside of the blood bank, this man and a few other people were offering their blood for a fee. He claims to only sell blood occasionally.
हम बताएं ना, साल भर में हम एक बार खुद देते हैं, साल भर में एक साल में एक बार, जबकि इसमें 3 और 4 महीने बाद आदमी दे सकता है, लेकिन हम लोग नहीं देते हैं। हम लोग साल या 2 और जितना समय लग जाए, साल 1.5 साल चाहे 8 महीना, जैसे मान लो कभी जल्दी तो 8, 7, 8 महीना ऐसे मतलब है। बाकी वहाँ जैसे जो भी जगह देना वो टेस्ट होगा उसका, और टेस्ट होने के बाद ही उसके बाद होता है।
टेस्ट में तो कोई दिक्कत
नहीं, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, हम वैसा कोई बातें नहीं लेते हैं। पैसा आपको देखिए, आपको कम से कम जो कितना रही तो 3,500 लगेगा तो कम से कम।
To speak about professional donors, see, we never know who are the professional donors because they always come in disguise. So they don't openly come that I am a professional donor, nobody says. So to screen them out is a difficult thing. So it's a challenge in front of everyone.
जैसे आप अपना सबसे कभी हमारे मतलब घर के लोग हैं वही देंगे, जैसे आप वहाँ पे कुछ शक ना होना पाए ब्लड बैंक में, मेरा ना शक ना होगा, बाकी काम हम सब देंगे,
टेस्ट कर लेंगे, वो कोई दिक्कत
सब हो जाएगा वो।
These donors can be very dangerous in terms of risk, that is HIV, Hep B or hepatitis C also, because they might be indulging in high risk behavior. A few of them could be IV drug users and they might not be from a proper socio-economic background as well. So it's very risky, but of course many times when the family is hard pressed on time and availability of adequate number of their own relatives, they are forced to approach these professional blood donors, and that's how this system has been still running in spite of the Supreme Court ruling.
Until 1998, the government viewed paid blood donors as members of a legitimate profession. Today, those involved in paid donations could face a 3-month jail term and a fine of 3,000 rupees. The licenses of blood banks will also be cancelled if found guilty. Because of this, doctors can be caught between saving their patient's life or rejecting illegal blood.
Of course, the doctor comes to know that the donor is a professional donor. But then, from my personal opinion, I would say that in the medical field, to choose the lesser evil. So to save the life of the patient is more important than just putting other norms. So I would always say that he should save the life. So saving the life of a patient is very important for a doctor.